Welcome back to my channel, guys. It's time for another retro anime first impression. Welcome back to my channel, guys. Once again, this is going to be on a retro anime. For me, retro has to be something between 8 or 10 years older than now, right? So this is going to be on Honey and Clover, which is one that people still talk about. Never seen it. Um, it's been on my list of having to watch because I know even though it's not under the genres that I typically watch, it is considered kind of an iconic series for the what's it called, the romance comedy uh, type of a series. So it is 24 episodes and it did release back in 2005. So gosh, that would put it at 18 years old. So it's pretty old. It's not from the 90s, but still early 2000s, and I would still consider it an old series. Before anything, guys, if you haven't done so by now, make sure you subscribe to my channel. I do quite a bit of stuff here: reactions, reviews, mangas, animes, light novels. I even try food from across the country. So, if you're interested into all any and all of that stuff, then subscribe to my channel. You can also check me out on social media in the description below, and you can also join my Discord there as well. Okay, again, 24 episodes. It aired in the spring of 2005 and I guess ended right before the fall season started. So, not a bad span of basically a whole year. Um, First episode kind of starts us off as if we know the characters already, and a lot of romance comedies do that. They kind of start off the story just to start it off to get us going. And we meet three boys specifically, or three of the main character boys. One is Yuta, who is, I think, rooming with Shinobu, or at least living in the same complex. Shinobu is basically older than everyone. He's repeated a few years, and he shows up. He has some shady business. We don't know what. He shows up, gives a lot of to Yuta, and just gives him the instruction on waking him up early in the day so that he won't miss school. If he misses school, he's gonna have to repeat another year. So Yuta obviously overworried. There is another guy called Takumi, and Takumi was Shinobu's first, I guess, playmate who he would make fun of and pressure stuff into him like this. So now Takumi is enjoying the free life and making Yuta do all the extra work that Shinobu wants him. A lot of comical scenes happen here, left and right, with their interactions, but essentially Shinobu shows up just in time to school, and Yuta is to be thankful for that. Within the school, we see two girls who are introduced. One is Miss Hajime, and Hajime is one of the guy's friends. Was it? It's his cousin's daughter. So she's still related to him, but not related to anyone else. Now, they claim that she's 18 years old, but I do want to throw this from the beginning. Hajime acts like she's like 10 or 8 or even younger, and but she's 18. So the fact that Yuta falls in love at first sight and Takumi tries to hit on her first off, and Shinobu also at one point dresses her the way he wants her and takes pictures of her, it comes across a little pervy, to be honest. But it is what it is. Hakumi, according to the story, is 18 and is legal. They're in college, so shouldn't be too weird. The only main character that I see on the list here that wasn't really introduced, but was like she was around the entire episode. Like certain scenes, she was in the background. Other scenes, you can see her just kind of looking into the room or looking at people do stuff, and that's Ayumi. Now we don't know who Ayumi specifically is, but I want to assume Ayumi is going to be the second love interest. Hoping Utah falls it ends up with Agumi, and Shinobu just has an infatuation with Hagumi's cuteness and not really her as a girl. And maybe Ayumi is the one that Shinobu's going to end up with. So far, it's basically just setting up to be a good romance comedy series. Now, from ratings that I've seen online, I think my anime list has this one like at 8.0 something, which it's pretty up there. Honestly, don't think I'm ready to give it an 8. I don't even think I'm ready to give it a 7.5 at that. I'm standing at a 7, and that even is a little bit generous, to be honest. Um, I think because this anime does have 24 episodes, it's in no rush to immediately give us a central plot. And it has time to introduce characters, it has time to develop characters before it gives us maybe a conflict and effect or resolve of the actual story. So because of it, I think it's taking its time. My rating might go up, probably will, to be honest, because I've heard great things about it. Reminds me a lot of the artwork of Orange, which is another romance that is on my list that I have not been able to start, but I will. So we'll see. Those are all my thoughts for this one for now. Let me know if you've seen it. If you have, tell me, did you enjoy it? If you haven't, then maybe you can go on a journey with me and watch this one as well. Thank you guys so much for watching this. If you haven't done so by now and you're watching up to now, might as well subscribe. So do so. Also, comment, like, and share because that helps tremendously video by video. Thank you guys for your love and support that you show this channel. And like always, don't be strangers. See you guys.